It was all right. I couldn't express this, okay, and this is it. Every time I win a world title, Top Rank gets extra 5 fights. So that means that's more in the loop with them. You see? So if I fought for the Norman fight, they got an extra 5 fights with Teofimo. Anytime I win a world title, and it's not one fight, it's an extension of 5 more fights. Exactly. So you guys got to understand, these people, listen, it was a win-win-win case scenario for them when I fought Josh Taylor. They said if I lost to Josh Taylor, I get the pink slip, and my stature, everything I built, my pedigree, my stock, everything will go down along with my net, bro. I probably would have went from two and a half, 2.7 to maybe $50,000 fighting on club shows. They were gonna throw me out. But if I had won against Taylor like I did, they get an extension of 5 fights every time I win a world title and some. Nothing. So the manager that I had, split team management. Now this is not defamation. This
Right. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So what you just heard was the voice of 2-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, and reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer. Well, at least he believes he's a superstar boxer. According to his resume, he's a superstar boxer, but he doesn't translate into revenue, and that's Teofimo Lopez. 21 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. He was featured on Ness and The Boxing Voice, and he just completely revealed himself and just completely stated that he was capping. So he says that he was trolling, and why can't he race bait? By calling Tank Davis and Terrence Crawford monkeys, it's just to promote and secure a fight. But he had no intentions, no real intentions of fighting any of these champions because he didn't want to extend his contract with Top Rank, legendary promoter, CEO, Hall of Famer Bob Arum, and Top Rank. So he's letting you know he was just capping. Now, here's the funny part about it. He says he's not racist. He's just race baiting to get these fights. But in the same token, he's saying he never wanted these fights because if he gets these fights with a Jerron Boots Ennis, who he called out on numerous occasions, who's the undefeated IBF welterweight champion. So if you fight and beat Jerron Ennis, that would extend your contract, right? If you fight Terrence Crawford, who is the WBA junior middleweight champion, and you beat him, that would extend your contract, right? If you fight Devin Haney, who is the WBC junior welterweight champion in recess, and wanting to unify the belts, which the WBC would reinstate Devin Haney, so it would be a unification for such a big fight, then that, if he beat Devin Haney, that would extend his contract. So he says, well, I was just race baiting to get those fights. No, you wasn't race baiting to get those fights because you never wanted those fights. Because if you got those fights and won the fights, then it would extend your contract. Right? And then Teofimo Lopez says he wants to get bigger paydays. Top Rank can't afford him. Top Rank exposes that they were giving Teofimo Lopez the biggest payday of his career to fight against the former IBF junior welterweight Puerto Rican star boxer and former champion, Subriel Matias. And he turned that down and tried to make a counteroffer for even more money, and they said, you're not worth it. So the fight is canceled. Now, doesn't Subriel Matias line up with everything that Teofimo Lopez wants? He's not a champion, so you fight and beat Subriel Matias, it doesn't extend your contract. You're getting paid, you said you never got paid more than $1 million. In the same token, he says in his interview, he got, if he loses to Josh Taylor, his stock would plummet from making $2.7 million to making $50,000 a year at club shows. Which one is it? Did you never make $1 million, or you made well over $1 million? And if you fight Subriel Matias for the biggest payday of your career, and he's a non-title fight, you ain't got to worry about extending your contract, right? Now, get this. He said that they offered Devin Haney $3 million. After His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh made him an offer that he turned down. And he said Devin Haney turned down a lucrative offer. Now Top Rank is saying they offer him $3 million to fight Subriel Matias in a non-title fight. That's not a big fight. I can understand you saying Devin Haney fight is a massive fight. You want to get more than $3 million. Subriel Matias, you said that was a good payday for Devin Haney. Now they're offering you $3 million to fight a lower level fight in Subriel Matias, a non-title, only a title defense for yourself, and you turn that down. And you beat Subriel Matias is not going to extend your contract. Because, like he said, he was capping the entire time. He just wants the alibi to be able to say he could say what he wants because he, quote unquote, is trying to promote the fights. So you calling black people monkeys and trying to say you're doing it out of promotion, but you never won those fights. So I have to take you at your word and what you said. So therefore, Teofimo Lopez is making a mockery. Now he's hiring Canelo Alvarez's lawyer to sue Bob Arum and buy his way out of the contract. But contrary to popular belief, Canelo Alvarez had an argument. That's why he won against Golden Boy. Teofimo Lopez does not have an argument. He doesn't have a case because Top Rank is granting him everything he wants. He wanted to fight Devin Haney. They made an offer to Devin Haney. He turned it down. He wanted the biggest payday. They made him the bigger payday than he's ever received for Subriel Matias in a non-title fight that wouldn't extend his contract, so they wouldn't bond him to a contract. He turned that down. They reached out for him for a fight to move up to 147 to fight Brian Norman Jr. He turned that down. Top Rank reached out to Jaron Boots Ennis to make a fight with Jaron Ennis that he wanted. Jaron Ennis turned it down. So, therefore, Top Rank is doing their due diligence. They're doing their part in making the fights. They're offering him the biggest paydays. Then he said that they made Devin Haney a massive lucrative offer that Devin Haney turned down. So, where's Top Rank at fault? They're not at fault. And he won't win the case. But he'll be sitting on the shelf for 2 years. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blueblood Sports TV, all one word. Canelo Alvarez had a case against Golden Boy. He don't have no case against Top Rank. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.